They do say first impressions go a long way, and that is true with this little baby. And I haven't even taken it out of the box yet. Just by looking at it like that, and I think that looks like quality, and hopefully it is. So with that, I'm going to quickly go through some of the specs on some of the features on this little device, tell you exactly what you're getting for your money, and don't think just because it's a 1080p it's going to be poor quality, because even 1080p can look absolutely stunning providing it's got the right features on it, and hopefully it has. So with that in mind, let me go through some of the specs and some of the reasons why you might want to buy this model. So it has resolution full HD 1080p, and it supports up to 4K. Now, one of the things that impressed me with this is the brightness. It has 16,000 lumens. 16,000! Plus, it's a touchscreen. It has auto keystone correction with 4D and 4P plus or minus 50-degree vertical and horizontal correction. Yeah, I know, it's amazing. For the amount of money this actually costs, it has a very good spec. It has Bluetooth version 5.2 with bi-directional connectivity, colour optimization, uses CM colour processing algorithms for 95% NTSC colour gamut. Lens, 6-layer coated high transmittance glass lens for improved light transmittance. Yeah, I know. Like I said, the spec on this, not just by going by what it looks like, but also the spec is very impressive for the price. Cooling system, advanced heat dissipation structure with 2 fans for improved performance and longevity. Contrast ratio is 20,000 to 1 for clearer light and dark contrast. Additional features, 1GB of RAM, 8GB of ROM memory, blue light touch button, built-in hi-fi dual surround speakers. Package contains projector, hopefully it does anyway, AV cable, HDMI cable, remote control, power cord and a user manual. So with that out of the way, let's do the unboxing and see exactly what's inside, and also test this to see how good it is. Right, it comes with a handle, by the way, just to make it even easier for you. Really looking forward to this one. Really. Just by the spec, I know it's only a 1080, I know I've already said this before, but a 1080p can be as good as 4K. Q&A. It's got a Q&A. Yeah, very good. Like that. Hopefully we don't need to Q&A. It's a good size, isn't it? Very good. This is one of their latest models, by the way. And when I looked at the box, I thought, oh, I can't wait to do an unboxing of that little beauty. That looks really nice. HDMI cable. I'll probably have a measure up on that, just to give you an idea how long it is, in case you need to buy one. A plug, 3-pin for the UK market. Oh, what is that? Oh, I know what that is. I'll do that in a second. Audio in and out, or audio out connections, and video as well. That is an adjustment screw. I'll show you that in a second. Remote control, and I'm guessing there's no battery in there. Open them up. Yeah, AAA's, 2 of them. You need 2 AAA's, which I thought you would do. Instructions, I might have to read that, I don't know. Now, if you don't know what this is for, it's to, if you're resting it on a table, you would use that to give it a tilt. Just in case you don't know. I know you probably do, but you know, just in case. Or you can just use these little rubber feet, which are rubber, by the way. So, on the side, there's the front, so we'll do the right side first. So we have USB, HDMI, HDMI 2, so you can have up to 2 devices or 2 monitors plugged in here at any one time if you need to. 1 HDMI, a nice bit of air vent in there, very good. On the back again, some nice air vent in there. Reminder, this side is the air intake. Please do not close to the wall to avoid blocking the air inlet. In other words, don't put it too close to a wall. Does that come open? I think it does. Looking at that. Yeah? It does. Oh, there's a little filter there. Now that is very nice as well. That is very nice. I wasn't expecting that neither. Like I said, first impressions, it looks like high end, doesn't it? And the little touches they've added to this little device, I am very impressed already. And I haven't even plugged it in yet. So we have headphone socket, AV out, yeah, audio. Yeah. Connection, now it's a 2-pin connection for your plug, which is that, yeah, you see that? It's definitely a 2-pin. 2-pin, you've got your keystone adjustment or focus, maybe focus, maybe. And on the front we have another sensor. I didn't mention the other sensor, did I? So you have a sensor there for your remote and a sensor there. And under here we have your lens. Now one thing you shouldn't do is look into the light, because it could blind you, seriously. Yes, don't look into the light. That, I've got to get that out, that looks really nice actually. That looks lovely. Yeah. I'm very impressed. I'm impressed because it just looks like quality. If you was going to watch a movie on anything, you know, you'd want to do it on this, wouldn't you? And then we have the touch screen. Let's turn that around so it's the right way around. So on off, looks like menu, back button, and I'm not sure what that one is. You know, up, down, left, right, and OK. That makes sense, yeah? Yeah. Let me know, what do you think? First impressions. Does it look quality or does it look quality? And we're going to do this. Quality. So with that, let's start her up, shall we? Before I turn on the actual projector itself, I just want to go through a couple of things. One being this wall. It's painted magnolia and it's had some pictures up there which I've left the nails in. Because I don't want to take the nails out, do I? Yes, I know I should be using a projector screen, but it does produce a very good picture, believe it or not, this wall, when you do it on here. And also, I've already set up the projector itself. I put it on a tripod for now, so it's already set up on a tripod. Also, I've connected it to my Wi-Fi. So I'm not going to do a Wi-Fi review showing you how to do that. It's quite easy to do. Basically, you find your Wi-Fi, put in your password, job done. And once you've done that, it automatically sets your clock up. Or it should do anyway. So, got that out of the way. And the other thing is I've already tested it during the day. It's still daytime, but look, it's quite dark now. Well, it's dark in this room anyway. And one more thing, I want to do an audio test. I want to see how loud the actual fans are. And I've had to listen to them, they are pretty quiet. So I'm going to be quiet for a few seconds. So the decibels are around about 20 or just under 20 decibels in this room, and it might sound a bit echoey as well. So with that, let's turn her on and you can watch the actual startup. I'll turn a lot off for now. And there you go. Oh, getting blinded now. Right, going to be quiet. I'm about 1 arm's length away from the actual projector, so that's pretty good. And I've measured up, and that is approximately 100 inches from corner to corner. Right, so I'm going to quickly go through the menu and show you some of the features of this little baby. And on the left we have AV, HDMI 1, HDMI 2, and then up the top we have iOS cast, Mirrorcast, which is probably the one I will use, BT speakers, warranty. The warranty is quite good actually. I clicked on that. You get a nice display of the customer support site and a Q code for you to connect on. Yeah, very good. And then up here we have settings. So we have Wi-Fi, like I said, I've already set that up, Bluetooth. I haven't set nothing up on Bluetooth yet, but we will be connecting to it. Boot source. Default memory, AV, HDMI 1 and 2. We got it set on default. Right, projector. Now this you might find interesting. Hopefully you do anyway. So we have projector. Now watch. Click left or right, it's upside down. Click left or right again, it's backwards. And again, upside down but backwards. Again, it's the right way up. Zoom settings, you might find this helpful or not. Click on that, press the OK button, and you can go zoom in from left to right or from the side, vertically, or you can go to this one and do it both together. Reset and puts it back. Very easy to do. The controls on this are very good actually. Auto trapezoid, I think that's how you pronounce that word. Now if you turn that off, this is basically your adjustments for your keystone. So this is if you want to do it manually. See, I can bring that corner down, yeah, take it over there, something like that. Go back, go to the next one. Yeah, we can really bend this. Quite good. Yeah. Now, should you wish to put it all back, just press it on that one, click on auto, and voila, it's back to normal. You like it so far? I do. Now, going back, we have settings again. So you have two places for settings. If I go back to the home page, so you have settings up in the top right hand corner, as we done earlier, up there. And then we have more settings down there. Network and internet, which I've already explained to you. Date and time, I've got mine set on auto, and I've set it for Greenwich Mean Time, which is +00, and I've set it for 24-hour clock. But there's loads of different country settings in there. That should suit most people. Device preferences, have a quick look. So you've got language, obviously you need to select it for the correct language. Keyboard, you've got the Android keyboard, or I believe what it is you can attach a second keyboard, and that will be through either USB or through Bluetooth. So we got it on the Android keyboard, and it's set up for English US. Wonder if you can change that to UK. Yes, you can. Yeah, it is down there. Okay, I'm going to leave that alone for now anyway. And then about. So that just gives you the name, Android version 9.0. I think we're up to 11 at the moment, aren't we? CPU, memory 1 gig, device space 8 gig, and software version. Now, if you want to update the software, you have to download it and put it onto a USB stick for it to do the update. Come back, go back. So update, you go to here. Like I said, you will need a USB for that. Language, we've already done this. And this I found quite interesting. Memory clean. Now if you click on that, it will do a check, and there shouldn't be a lot on there anyway, if anything. There you go. And then click it again, it will clean it. It says up there, no apps running. Killed 0 processors. That's a good little feature, I believe. It'll come out of there. Now movies, I have a memory stick plugged in, USB memory stick, so we should be able to go here and see something. Hopefully. There you go, USB SDA1. And what am I going to look at? I need to make sure we don't look at anything that's copyrighted. Like Back to the Future. Oh, here's one that I made. Come out of there. Let's do another one. There's another one here somewhere. Is it that one? Let me turn the volume up. I mean, doesn't that look nice? And I've done no colour adjustments whatsoever. That is how it came out the box. The only thing I had to do was adjust the focus. That's all I had to do. Oh, we'll obviously do the Wi-Fi. Look at that, it's beautiful. The colours are good, it's very vibrant, it is nice to look at. It's spot on at the moment. Let's go back to the home page. Now, there is one thing I didn't find, and that was colour adjustments. I'm going to show you some photos first, but I couldn't see no colour adjustment. It must be on there somewhere, but I haven't found it yet. I'll go to here. Go back. Let's have a bit of music, shall we? Now, something else I want to point out is, I know it's quite dark in this room. I've still got the blinds open and I've got the lights on in the room behind us. Let's turn that one off so it's even darker. And I'm going to shut the blinds. And the speakers can go very loud indeed. I've not yet had it up to full volume. And it does sound very pleasant as well. It's got a nice bit of bass there, a nice bit of treble, and it feels pretty full as well, if that makes sense. Right, Office Suite. I don't think there's anything on Office Suite. Yeah, so it's just looking in the actual memory card itself. Now let me test my actual phone connectivity. Oh, it says I've got to download the app. Okay. Oh, I'm controlling it. I didn't know it could do that. Go for photos. USB. Click on that. Oh, that is clever. See that? Go back to the home page. Wow, that is clever. Go to movies. That one, can't do that one. That's copyright. Can't do any of them actually. Do that one. That's clever. And we're doing mirroring. That's using that app as well. See that? Let's go. There's a bit of lag there. But easy to set up. Oh, that's very good, that bit of software. Yeah, that was eShare. That baby over there. Click on that. Hey look, I've done a dinner. I had a curry the other day. What do you mean don't like it? Yeah. Breakfast in a box. You can flip 180. What's that do? Ooh. Ah, very good. Nice bit of software. Yeah, quite impressive. We had the lights on and look, you can still see the picture nice and clearly. Yes, very impressed. Well, I am anyway. Right, let's look at video with the lights on. Personally, I've never done a review on an electric hob. Now, in this video, let's do a comparison. See how easy it is to set up, and also I'm going to do some cooking, but also I'm going to try and let's try out HDMI connection. Before I show you HDMI, I want to show you something else because I've only just found it myself, and that is the colour adjustment or the brightness adjustment. It's the three little lines. If you hold it in for a few seconds, it works. But if you just press it like once or twice, it won't come up. Hold it, and voila! Try it one more time. Just hold it, and there you go. So we have picture. You have standard, vivid, soft, and user. I've left it on standard. That's how it was all set up, and I have no reason to change it because I'm very happy with it. Again, for colour, standard, cool, warm, user, or standard. I'm not going to leave that alone. Sound, we have speakers, Bluetooth, projector speakers, Bluetooth, projector speakers. And sound, news, music, movie, sports, user, and standard. I'm going to leave that as standard as well. And volume is just volume adjustment, which we know about anyway. Just wanted to point that out before we do the HDMI. So let's do the HDMI. So what I've done, I've plugged in the HDMI into my PC. So if we go down to HDMI 1, we should see my computer. There you go. And that's at 1080 60p, so it's perfect. Right, I'm just going to move this over to there, double click, full screen, and press play. Now that is a 4K image, but it's only playing at 1080p at 60 frames, and that looks gorgeous. Cue that on a bit. Let's have a look. Absolutely love this projector. Probably one of the best I've done a review on so far. Obviously there are even better ones out there, but so far very impressed. Couple of things I want to go through, one being the actual remote control or the actual touchscreen. If you're going to use the three lines there or the three lines on here, it does say that number 4 is the menu button, which it is, but it doesn't say you need to hold it in for a few seconds, which you do. I did actually contact the company and say, look, I can't find the menu, it's not working, and they come back and said, yeah, you have to hold it in for a few seconds. But it doesn't say that in the instructions. They did say they would update the instructions, so look out for that in the future if you're thinking about buying this unit. Also, I never actually showed you the actual touchscreen, did I? This bit up here. Look at that. Looks really good. Well, I like it anyway. Yeah, it's quite easy to use. It's very easy to use the remote control. You don't have to point it actually at the unit itself. It seems to be working fine whether you're in front of it or behind it. And also I wanted to talk to you about different ways of mounting it. I have it actually on a tripod at the moment. It's only a little one. This isn't the tripod I was using for my filming at the time. I just wanted to show you it as it is at the moment. The focus adjustment again was another easy peasy lemon squeezy moment. So I'll move that out of the way. Yes, the focus was very easy to adjust. You only need a little adjustment to do, depending on where you actually position it. Now, should you be wondering, well, how can I mount it, Yorkie? There are several different ways. One being you can table mount it using this screw for adjustment on height or angle, which, you know, might be ideal, or you can put it on some sort of plate or something like that, or unit, or you can buy a universal ceiling mount. Now what you need to do, if you're going to do that, you need to pull these little rubber feet off. I'm just going to pull one off just to show you. They're only stuck down there, and you've got 4 screws under there, but you will need a universal mount or ceiling mount, so a good option. The other thing I didn't mention is different positions. Well, I did mention it sort of. Let me just get the manual back up again. So you have 4 options. One being a ceiling mount, yeah, pointing towards your wall or your projector screen. One being a ceiling mount with it being behind the projector screen. Yeah, you can do that. Again, a table mount, and again you can either have it in front or behind the actual unit. So you've got a couple of options there. Just thought I'd better point it out, because someone's going to say, can you ceiling mount it? And I'm going to say, well, yeah, you can. Yeah. The fans on this unit are pretty quiet. You can hear them a little bit, but if you see my audio test, it was virtually no difference. Yeah, it's very quiet, and I think that is down to the fact they have probably 2 fans in there, and also it has 2 speakers apparently, as stereo speakers, which I thought was really nice. Easy to clean out the filter if you need to clean it out anytime. Setting it up, again, extremely easy. I didn't have to change any of the colour settings or any of the brightness settings whatsoever, whether it be brightness or contrast. I didn't have to touch any of that. As it came out the box, I left it alone. The only thing I've done was adjust the focus. And I thought, that's really good. I'm very pleased with that. I don't have to mess about and tune it all in, you know, tweak it or anything like that. Just do the focus, job done. Now, I tried the USB and that worked fine. I tried HDMI or HDMI 1. I've just turned it on by mistake. Even for me it works. I better turn it off. Let me turn it off. I think you have to press it twice. Go, get off, get off. There you go. Is it off? And unplug it. That's the easiest thing to do. Oh, still a light. Yeah, it's very easy to set up. It's auto keystone, which I do like, but you have the option of changing it back to manual if you can't get it right. It was difficult for me to get my camera in the right position so it looked flat. And it was flat. Trust me, it was flat on the actual wall. But I couldn't get the camera in the right position, and also I couldn't get the lighting quite as good as what I'd like it to be to show you how good this unit is. Don't forget, it's only a 1080p at 60 frames per second, and I was very impressed. I was impressed for the fact it's straight out of the box, no messing about, it works straight away, it looks nice, I do like the look of it. I think, yes, it's definitely one I want to keep for myself. Yeah, I know I'm a bit selfish like that, but I definitely want to keep it. I'm definitely going to be using it. The other thing I did like, which actually surprised me, was the bit of software that they tell you to download. Now, it takes you to the App Store for downloading, which is a good thing, rather than takes you to their website. And it's got quite a few options on there. It's not just for mirroring, as you could see. You can use it as a remote control, which again I was quite impressed with. Also, you can do different things like for the photos where I turn them upside down and the right way up, things like that. And I thought, that's pretty good, that. It's a little bit difficult navigating on that remote or on that app, I found that a little bit confusing a bit, so maybe they can work on trying to make that a bit more user friendly, if you like, but it does work extremely well. And the other thing I couldn't figure out when using the app is how to close it, because I closed it and it was still working or still connected, and I didn't want to have to turn my Bluetooth off and my Wi-Fi just to disconnect it. I thought, well, you know, once you close it, you close it, but it didn't seem to work like that. But overall, she's a beauty. She's a beauty in design, and she just works. And the quality of the audio, I forgot to mention this again, quality of the audio, before I forget, I was very pleased. It was very pleasing to my ears. I never had to have it up to full volume to hear everything. It came out crystal clear, and I think the highest I had it on was about 46%, which I thought, that's really good. That is loud, but not deafening, and it's pleasant to hear. Nice bit of bass, nice bit of treble, which is perfect. And I thought speakers were excellent for the amount of money it costs. So, with that, let me know in the comments whether you're thinking about buying one of these or if you've already bought one, and let me know if you think my review was accurate or not, or you think, you know, it wasn't as good as what you thought it was, Yorkie, because I do think it was good. Even though I've got nails in my wall that I showed you, you hardly saw the nails, only when it was on a static picture. Say for instance, I'm showing you the menu, that was the only time you could actually see it. So with that, if you like my channel and you like this video or any of my videos, consider subscribing. It does help the channel keep on growing. Click on the bell to get notified for when my videos go live, and if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And as always, I will stick links in the video description in case you want to go and buy one of these, or even if you just want to go and check it out and see what the specs are for yourself. There will be links in there. There might be affiliated links, but it doesn't cost you any money whatsoever, and it does help me to keep this channel to keep on going. And one day I might be able to pack up, go to work and do this full time. Thank you very much for watching.